In Tokyo Ghoul, Suishida has teased us with several characters that could possibly be the One-Eyed King. Now we're dealing with heavy spoilers up to Tokyo Ghoul Re chapter 69, so fair warning to all you guys who haven't read yet. Now before we open a discussion on who the One-Eyed King might be, we have to reflect on its history and how important this character is in the Ghoul universe. There's so much mystery surrounding the One-Eyed King because there's hardly any written accounts of its existence. Some ghouls like Nico from the Clowns have speculated that the One-Eyed King might not even exist and that it's just a myth. And there's others like Tsunoyoshi Washu and Uri who have speculated that the One-Eyed Owl and the One-Eyed King are the same. Eto, who is the One-Eyed Owl and the leader of the Aokigahara tree, have made a shocking reveal in the manga. She's not the One-Eyed King. She further explains that 100 years ago, the birth of the CCG was in response to the appearance of a One-Eyed Ghoul. And then she confesses that she's not the One-Eyed King. Now I was always confused at this part, because I always thought that the powerful One-Eyed Ghoul and the One-Eyed King were the same. But after carefully reading the text, I realized that Eto never explicitly says that the One-Eyed Ghoul that caused the CCG is the One-Eyed King. So there you go, the One-Eyed King is not 100 years old, and it's quite possible that it's a character that we're already familiar with. This leaves us with 3 possible candidates for who the One-Eyed King might be: Eto, Kaneki, and Arima. And this video is going to mainly focus on Arima, and here's why I think that. Eto has already confessed to not being the One-Eyed King, so it's hard to refute that. But to further my point, during the owl suppression operation, Tadara says something peculiar. He says that the king will pass. And at this very moment of time, Eto, as the One-Eyed Owl, is fighting off a group of investigators. So she can't possibly be the one that's passing right now. There's one person, however, that does arrive to the scene after Tadara says that, and that's Arima. Kaneki, in my opinion, is a One-Eyed King. However, he's not the first. He's the second One-Eyed King that was conceived by Eto herself. Suishida goes as far as naming chapter 56 the second king, the chapter that focused on Kaneki's new strength after regaining his memories. Also, it's important to note that Eto constantly asks Kaneki who's stronger, him or Arima. Could it be possible that she's comparing the two of them because they are both the One-Eyed King? Whatever the answer may be, this rules out Kaneki as being the first One-Eyed King to exist. Now we move on to Arima. Arima is the most powerful character in the series. He's an undefeated investigator whose superhuman abilities have not been given a proper explanation. How is it that Arima can possess an immense amount of strength and speed that surpasses even those of a ghoul's? It's because he's the One-Eyed King. Suishida has been known for his foreshadowing, and countless times Arima has been drawn with his right eye obscured. That could be Suishida making a statement, him saying that he's the One-Eyed King. He's done this with several other characters as well, such as Amon and Takazawa, who's been both revealed to be One-Eyed Ghouls in Tokyo Ghoul Re. And speaking of eyes, Sachi has mentioned Arima's infamous blind spot, and fans have speculated that he may have poor eyesight on his right eye, and this might be true since he keeps getting hit on that side. Eto's new book, King Beleaguer, is a reference to Odin, a European god who's depicted with one eye. Many scholars have interpreted Odin to be some sort of death god, which fits Arima's narrative. In the series, Arima is often referred to as a death god, or a CCG Reaper, and he's depicted with obscured vision in one eye. Even though Eto's new book seems to be about Kaneki, it still has huge significance to Arima's character. Arima and Kaneki have interesting parallels, and it would make sense if they were both the One-Eyed King. They both share the same birthday on December 20th, and I don't think that's coincidental at all. And the parallels don't stop there. During their battle on B14, there's many background images of checkerboards spread sporadically through the scenes. Now Kaneki is nicknamed as the Black Reaper, and Arima as the White Reaper. If both of them are the One-Eyed King, they could be representing the white and black checker pieces on a checkerboard. Their nicknames have a huge correlation with how they're portrayed in the manga. And Arima is quite skilled in combat. In Tokyo Ghoul Jack, Arima is able to pinpoint Jason's location despite being a floor above him. That's just one example that shows that he's the most powerful character in the series, and that may just be the prerequisite needed to be the One-Eyed King. Also, you might not even have to be a half-ghoul to be a One-Eyed King. Arima could definitely be human and still hold that title. And that's my theory on who the One-Eyed King might be. Hope you guys enjoyed it. My name's John Solo, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.